What's up, people? In this video, I'll be showing you how to use Desmos to find the slope of 2 points, right? So let's say my first point was, say, 2, 5, and my next point was like -8, 6 or something like that, right? I gotta put that in parentheses so it knows it. So if you look here, you can see that my 2 points, the red one is red, of course, and the one that's labeled is green. Now, what you do is you don't have to put your points in Desmos, but you're gonna hit the plus sign, go to the table, and it's going to give you a table, right? And I'm going to put the 2 and the 5, and right under it, I'm going to put the -8, and then I'm going to put the 6. Okay? So now that I have that there, I have to now go into the next line. So I got to put my points in first. I go to the next line. I'm going to type Y1, and this fancy symbol is called a tilde. On your keyboard, it's to the top left-hand corner, right under the escape button. So Y1 tilde or squiggly, MX, we're gonna hit the number 1 again, and then we're gonna do plus, and then we're gonna use the letter B. This right here is telling me, or telling Desmos, to find the equation of that line that goes through both of those points. And you see right below, it gives you some numbers. The R squared equals 1, R equals -1. None of that matters to us. What we're concerned with, or what we want to know, is what's the M or what's the B. Okay, so again, I don't want any decimal points. We don't want decimal points. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to type the letter M. And guess what? You don't even have to figure out the decimal point conversion to a fraction yourself. You type the letter M, and to the right of that M, there's a circle with a little fraction right there. When you tap it, it changes it to the fraction for you. So my slope is going to be -1/10. Okay, if I want to know what the fraction for my y-intercept was, I go to the next line, I type B, hit that button to the left, right under the number 6, and I'm going to tap that, and 5/2 is equal to 26 over 5. Okay, let's do another one. Let's do another one so that we can get some practice. Let's say we wanted to do, I want to do point -7, -6. And my next point, I want to do +10, I need to put a parenthesis, sorry, +10, comma 2. Let's say that was our other point. And let me see. So I'm trying to find the equation of a line that will go through those 2 points. Or I could be just trying to find the slope. The slope is cool too. So what you do, again, go to the plus sign at the top, hit the button that says table. In that table, you're going to type in the numbers from the points that you are looking at, -6. This bottom one will be 10. The next one will be 2. On the very next line, you're going to type in Y1, tilde or squiggly, MX1 plus B. It's very important that you put the ones right next to the y and the m, right next to the y and the x, because if you look on line 3, that x1, that x and y have ones next to them. So you're telling Desmos to look at that specific one. If the numbers next to the x and y were 2, then you would put 2s. I'll show you what that means in just a second. Again, we have this funky fraction decimal thing that we don't want. We want it into a fraction. So I'm going to go to this line. What is 0.470 blah, blah, blah as a fraction? Well, I don't know. So what I can do is I can type in the letter M right here. It's going to transfer that information down. I'm going to hit the circle to the left of M, and it's going to give me a fraction. 8/17 is that fraction. So that could be that would be the slope. And then I'm trying to find the y-intercept. If I'm looking at my graph, it's somewhere between -2 and like -3-ish, but I don't know what the actual fraction is. So I'm going to put B. I'm going to hit the circle to the left. That fraction ends up being -46/17. Okay, so that is how you can find the y-intercept and the slope of two lines if and when you're giving 2 points. And one other thing I want to show you in this video, what I mean by x1 and y1 and then an x2. If I go up here and I put another table, if you notice my table turned to 2, what that is saying is that this is the second table in this set of information because the first one is still up there. To avoid having to deal with 2s, at the end of every equation, delete all the information and then put your new points and stuff back in. Okay, so you can use this to practice. I actually want you to use this to verify your answers.